Audio Jungle.
Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're counting down the top 8 best cheapest electric SUVs for 2024. If you're shopping for an electric vehicle, you'll spend more than you would on a gasoline-powered one, so in that sense, yes, EVs are expensive. There are a variety of electric crossovers and SUVs on the market that cost less than you think, however, and you'll save money down the line on fuel and routine maintenance. Furthermore, as the average price of a new vehicle continues to climb, EVs are no longer the outlier they once were. Let's take a look. Most shoppers should budget at least $35,000 for an electric crossover, though there are some that start at about that price or a little less. For the purposes of this list, we've focused on EVs that start at $50,000 or less. Now, let's take a look at the most affordable EV crossovers and SUVs for sale today. Number 8. The Nissan Ariya. The 2024 Nissan Ariya's number 8 ranking is based on its score within the best cheapest electric SUVs for 2024 category. The Nissan Ariya is one of the nicest looking Nissans in a long time. It's sleek and stylish, and it's available in a wide range of configurations, enabling buyers to find the right mix of price, range, and performance. As the fully electric Nissan Leaf reaches the end of its cord, the new Ariya plugs in. The Ariya is vastly superior to the outgoing Leaf in terms of space, range, power, and style. For starters, the Ariya is available in front and all-wheel drive flavors, with an EPA estimated range between 265 and 304 miles. Offered with either of 2 battery packs, the Ariya is a smooth operator whose feistiest output maxes out at 389 horsepower. While its interior is arguably Nissan's most elegant to date, complete with wood trim pieces and haptic buttons on the dashboard, the Ariya doesn't offer much in terms of excitement. The base Ariya features 214 horsepower from its 63 kilowatt-hour battery pack paired with a single electric motor and front-wheel drive, though all-wheel drive is available in other configurations. The Ariya is comfortable inside and features a 12.3-inch touchscreen, wireless Apple CarPlay and wired Android Auto, Amazon Alexa, and many safety features. Number 7. The Toyota bZ4X. The 2024 Toyota bZ4X's number 7 ranking is based on its score within the best cheapest electric SUVs for 2024 category. In its debut model year, the Toyota bZ4X fails to make an impact in our electric SUV rankings, falling short of rivals in terms of performance, interior space, and driving range. It offers a comfortable cabin and a ton of features but otherwise isn't particularly competitive in a growing segment. Unlike the last all-electric vehicle the company offered, the RAV4 EV, the bZ4X is sold at Toyota dealerships nationwide. Both a front and all-wheel drive model are offered, with the former said to deliver up to 252 miles of driving per charge. The bZ4X was co-developed with the Subaru Solterra, and the two models are nearly identical, although the Subaru costs more comes standard with all-wheel drive. The base bZ4X makes 201 horsepower from its 150 kilowatt motor and comes standard with front-wheel drive. It comes with an intuitive 12.3-inch touchscreen, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, wireless device charging, and a generous list of safety features, all of which increase the appeal of this Toyota electric crossover. The bZ4X has a spacious, airy interior, and the dashboard incorporates a digital gauge display and a 12.3-inch central touchscreen. An optional feature in the Limited is a radiant heating element in the lower dash that warms front seat riders' legs. Number 6. The Hyundai Ioniq 5. The 2024 Hyundai Ioniq 5's number 6 ranking is based on its score within the best cheapest electric SUVs for 2024 category. Though the Hyundai Ioniq 5 and Kia EV6 share a platform, the Ioniq 5 is in some ways more approachable, with more practical features and pricing and less pretense of sportiness. That's not to say it's not as good of an SUV, it's just more mainstream than its cousin. Today, it still wears its cool hand boxy rectangularity with great pride. The Ioniq 5 starts as a single-motor rear-drive model with 168 horsepower and an EPA estimated 220 miles of range. That's as tame as it gets. From there, a longer-range single-motor Ioniq 5 drives for an estimated 303 miles. The Ioniq 5 with the long-range battery and rear-wheel drive has a combined EPA rating of 114 mpg. Adding all-wheel drive drops that estimate to 101 mpg. The Ioniq 5 impresses with a comfortable, family-friendly cabin that's crafted from sustainable materials. It has enough room in the second row for adults and has decent cargo capacity. It also gets a 12.3-inch touchscreen with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, heated front seats and plenty of safety features. Number 5. The Kia Niro EV. The 2024 Kia Niro EV's number 5 ranking is based on its score within the best cheapest electric SUVs for 2024 category. Despite being fully redesigned for the 2023 model year, the Kia Niro EV doesn't impress in any particular way. It's well-rounded and likable enough, with spacious seating and plenty of cargo capacity, but its range is just okay. For 2024, Kia has introduced the second generation of its diverse Niro family, which again includes the Niro EV all-electric model. The all-electric subcompact SUV also has a snazzier interior that includes distinctive styling and digitized instruments. The Niro EV has an estimated range of 253 miles per charge, which is 14 miles more than its predecessor's 239-mile range. Inside, the 2024 Niro EV looks completely different than its predecessor. Kia's designers have incorporated angled surfaces into the door panels and the top of the dashboard. The digital instrument panel and infotainment display highlight the cabin's technical vibe. The steering wheel has a distinctive two-spoke design, and the center console hosts a rotary shifter along with other miscellaneous controls. Kia says the interior contains recycled materials, and elements from eucalyptus leaves were used to make the seats. Small item storage appears to be plentiful, with what looks to be large door pockets and useful cubbies in the center console. The Niro EV comes powered by a 64.8 kWh battery pack and a single electric motor that together make 201 horsepower, with a single-speed transmission and front-wheel drive. Acceleration is just average off the line, but the Niro EV is a lot quicker once it's already moving. Standard features include a 10.25-inch touchscreen, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, wireless device charging, heated front seats and many driver assistance aids. Number 4. The Volkswagen ID.4. The 2024 Volkswagen ID.4's number 4 ranking is based on its score within the best cheapest electric SUVs for 2024 category. If the Volkswagen ID.4 is an indicator of the German brand's future, that's a good thing. While it doesn't deliver overly sporty performance, it's a good value for an electric crossover SUV. The ID.4 seats 5 passengers in a thoughtfully designed, comfortable cabin. That said, the tech features in the ID.4 are a drawback. They're there, but the infotainment system and its controls have a learning curve. Volkswagen has made some improvements to the ID.4 for 2024 with the intention of improving performance and range on models with the larger 77.0 kWh battery pack. That model now comes with an upgraded electric motor that pumps up power to 282 horsepower in rear-wheel drive models and up to 330 horsepower with all-wheel drive. Volkswagen says the driving range is improved too, but hasn't said by how much. For reference, the 2023 ID.4 with this larger battery pack was rated at up to 275 miles per charge. Other changes to this model include a new 12.9-inch infotainment display, backlit controls for volume and climate control, and some new wheel designs. The ID.4's base trim comes powered by a 62 kWh battery paired with a single motor mounted at the rear, good for 201 horsepower. Volkswagen says that the updates to the 77.0 kWh models for 2024 should increase that model's estimated driving range, but the EPA hasn't released the new estimates yet. While the ID.4's interior offers a contemporary design with high-tech features, ambient lighting, and generous cargo space, the interior design is uncluttered and playful. Cloth seats with heat for the front occupants are standard, but going with the Pro S model brings full leather upholstery along with 12-way power adjustable front seats with a memory function. The ID.4's cargo area is quite spacious. Number 3. The Hyundai Kona Electric. The 2024 Hyundai Kona Electric's number 3 ranking is based on its score within the best cheapest electric SUVs for 2024 category. It's based on the gas version of the Hyundai Kona, so it's perhaps not as well composed as some rivals that were designed to be EVs from the ground up, but it's reasonably efficient and well equipped. The 2024 model marks the beginning of an all-new generation of the Hyundai Kona Electric. It's longer, wider, and uses a longer wheelbase to maximize its utility. A fresh new look makes the 2024 Kona Electric unmistakably different from the outgoing model. With wide-spanning LED headlights and taillights, the theme for the new Kona is pixels. The newest iteration of the Hyundai Kona Electric is meant to turn heads. And it will! Beginning its second generation as a more cyborg-inspired fully electric crossover, the new Kona Electric's design makes the last 5 years of the Kona look like a total yawn. The 2024 Kona has grown in length, width, and wheelbase, resulting in more space, room for a larger battery, and a smoother ride. The maximum driving range is up to, though only barely, to an estimated 260 miles. The Kona Electric is front-wheel drive only, and the two battery packs offered differ in output by 133 and 201 horsepower. The new Kona Electric receives a massive improvement in fit and finish for the new generation. To elevate the subcompact EV from an eco-friendly feeling box, Hyundai opens up the interior space with a floating horizontal center pad to remove some of the division between front passenger seats. Ambient lighting also brings a little bit of moodiness and personalization to the cabin that helps illuminate the new Kona's fresh cockpit design. Unlike other EVs, the Kona Electric offers only a small front trunk suitable for storing the SUV's portable charging cables. Luckily, there's a much larger cargo area behind the rear seats. Number 2. The Mazda MX-30. The 2024 Mazda MX-30's number 2 ranking is based on its score within the best cheapest electric SUVs for 2024 category. There are a lot of compromises built into the 2024 Mazda MX-30's affordable price. It's an odd little duck, introduced for the 2022 model year, on sale only in California and capable of a scant 100 miles on a full charge, which is about half of what its competitors can achieve as a bare minimum. Its 143 horsepower EV powertrain, which consists of an electric motor and a lithium-ion battery, provides slow acceleration, though handling is at least reasonably enjoyable. An EV with as limited a driving range as the 2024 Mazda MX-30 hasn't been common since the first-generation Nissan Leaf was on sale, and it limits this little stylish crossover's appeal. Nearly all of its rivals offer 200 or more miles per charge, and many out-accelerate the MX-30 to boot. The Mazda's redeeming qualities are its eco-friendly interior, its sharp coupe-like styling, and its low starting price. Compared to other electric vehicles, the MX-30's 30.0 kWh battery pack is small. The EPA estimates its driving range will only be around 100 miles per charge, which is less than half that of the Bolt and the Kona Electric. The battery will be capable of charging on standard AC power as well as more modern and faster DC chargers. The MX-30's cabin uses natural and sustainable materials such as cork and breathable fabric upholstery made from recycled plastic bottles. Front seat space is enough to fit 2 adult Americans, but the rear seat is far more cramped, both in head and legroom. A floating center console is right on trend. It frees up space for storage behind a digitized screen that adjusts the car's climate control system. Cargo space behind the MX-30's rear seats isn't exactly generous, so Costco runs may require folding the rear seats flat. The MX-30 is cramped inside, but the design is elegant and is finished with high-quality materials. It features an 8.8-inch display, controlled by a rotary knob on the console, and Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. Number 1. The Chevrolet Bolt EUV. The 2024 Chevrolet Bolt EUV's number 1 ranking is based on its scores within the best cheapest electric SUVs for 2024 category. The Chevy Bolt EUV is the cheapest electric SUV currently on sale. The Bolt EUV seats 5 passengers and offers a decent amount of cargo space. It's powered by a single motor that delivers 200 horsepower to the front wheels, and though the ride is firm, it's fun to drive, with decent acceleration and good handling. The 2024 Chevrolet Bolt EUV takes the regular Bolt EV hatchback's underpinnings and tops them with sheet metal that makes it look much more like an SUV, which, of course, is the body style American buyers vastly prefer. Chevy squeezes 247 miles of driving range from the EUV's 65.0 kWh battery pack. Not long ago that looked like an impressive amount of range, not anymore. The EUV's 200 horsepower electric motor drives only the front wheels and provides decent performance, and there's no pretense of any serious off-road capability, which puts the EUV on par with many of its rivals. The Bolt EUV's cabin appears stylish and nicely trimmed. A flat-bottom steering wheel and a push-button gear selector are standard on all models, and the seat upholstery sports a cheeky geometric pattern. The Bolt EUV is longer, wider, and taller than the regular Bolt hatchback, and its rear seat is the benefactor of that extra space, with rear seat legroom growing by more than 3 inches. Despite the extra length, the EUV offers only slightly more cargo space. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and leave me a comment to tell me how you found the car.